Okay, first thing I do is locate the coolant leak before I try and diagnose anything else, because with leaking coolant, there's sensors everywhere, the temperature's not right. It's gonna change a lot of stuff. So this is a great tool to have for diagnostics. I got this off Amazon, fairly inexpensive. It comes with a whole bunch of adapters to fit many different vehicles. So first thing you do is screw this on, put that on. I'm sure you can figure that part out. And then let's put some pressure in it. Up to like 5 psi. Very simple to find the leak, which is right there. So the first thing I do is replace this hose, and I believe this is the correct one here. I'll sort it off Amazon. It was like $120. I got the good one. It comes with this piece too. It's got clips in it to hold it on, O-rings inside, along with this hose that goes up to the coolant tank. So let's change that. Let's pop these clips off and take it apart. Just to give you some context, this is a 2009 BMW 535 Xi, 6-cylinder twin turbo, and let's make sure everything's working properly. These little pulls, I got this from Canadian Tire. It's about 3 feet round. It's great when you're doing coolant stuff, because you just chuck it under, because usually when you're doing coolant, it hits the pan and starts going everywhere. I should have stuck it under there already, because I made a bit of a mess. So let's pop that clip off. Now here's the new one, and you can see here you got to get some sort of pick in there and pull it over. I just happen to have a tool like this, and I know where the part to grab it is. You just stick this in there. I'm gonna need to hold the light in there too. So I'll show you that in a minute. I'm struggling with it a little bit, so I took this one off first just to see also, and it's pretty seized on there. I mean, I could just yank it off, but I'm trying to yank it. Don't yank I'm trying not to break it, because it's just plastic, and when plastic gets old. Here, let's put this right side up so you can see what I'm doing here. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. There, it's right here. So I've got the clip pulled up, but it's really tight on there. And the last thing I want to do is break the fitting off the radiator. And the fill for this windshield washer fluid is kind of right in the way too. So maybe I'll take that off and see if I can get a little bit more room. But it's late. I wanted to just change this frickin' hose, make it nice and simple. But of course, if I run, whatever, I'll let you know if I break it or not. Okay, let's just buzz this off. Ba-ding, 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 ba-ding. No, those don't have to come off, I don't think. This is a new tool I got. It wasn't very expensive. It's about $100 or something. I also got it on Amazon. So let's buzz this off. So I may not be the fastest or the bestest or whatever, but one thing I got going for me is I'm all this dirt. Pre-1980, like a 72. So I've got lots of experience, and this is pretty cool. I mean, I got a compressor and I got air tools and everything, but you don't always want to be listening to a noisy compressor, and I don't need to be 250 foot-pounds or anything. So it may not have a bunch of torque. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty good for $100. Great addition to the toolbox. And I don't mean to be, I mean, whatever, I'm 50-something years old. And this is, I didn't grow up with stuff like this. So it's pretty cool to be able to have something like that. It's a game changer to make stuff a little faster. So I'm gonna buzz the rest of these off and we'll get back to the rad hose. Okay, so I'm not gonna disconnect the hood latches here. I'm just gonna take this and swing it out of the way just to give me a bit more room. And look at that, bang. Makes it much easier to reach there. And that way it's a lot easier to break. Wow, see what I mean? Look at that. I barely even touched that and that snapped off. Cool. I'm gonna put the phone down because I want to use two hands and do this properly. I don't want to break anything else. But that's exactly why. Wow, motherfucker. Cocksucking son of a fuck. Oh yeah. This show's not for kids. Let's see if I can get this one off without breaking it. Doing this in one hand. There, lift the clip up. Son of a bitch. Okay, I'm not doing this on camera. Two. Oh, look how easy that came off. Let's put this over here. And this one's next. And here we go. Bada bing. Bada boom. That comes off there. And then this one, pull this pin. And come on, you little fucking piece of shit, cockpit motherfucking. Oh, there we go. I did it all by myself. And there we go. So, ooh, that's got some goo on it. I'm gonna spend a few minutes and clean these up. And look down here for some, just see if I can make sure that, check on the tensioner. It looks like the belt may be tracking a little bit off center. Hard to see on camera here, if anyone even gives a shit, but I like to record stuff if I'm doing something for somebody else. That way they can see what's going on. A lot of shops just, you know, I'm not a shop. I'm a friend helping a friend out, because if you took this somewhere to get this worked on, it would be thousands of dollars, and the next thing you're gonna say that you need a new engine. Anyways, so I'm gonna do a quick little inspection and then I'll put the hose back on. Snoopy, I lost track of time. I just steam cleaned the engine because it's all greasy and gooey and it's really hard to get it apart. And I broke one of the fittings, so I thought if I got anything done tonight, I'll get the engine clean so at least I can work on it tomorrow. I wasn't paying attention to the time. Sorry, Snoopy. Love you. Yes, I'm okay. I won't be too late. Okay, love you. Bye. To wrap this video up, I got the hose back on, set this back in. I steam cleaned the engine to make it all nice and party and start tracking down these oil leaks. Pumped it up to 10 psi. Oh, it might have dropped half a pound. It's probably the fitting there. Anyway, appears to be holding great. Next step is to put some coolant in it. Pressure test again, run it, bring it up to operating temperature, and then let's move on to the next job. What else should we do to this thing, you say? I think there's a tie rod. He took it for an alignment, and the guy said one of the tie rods is gone. I probably think that that's wrong. And what else do I got here for this thing? Oh, an O2 sensor code and a heater of some kind in the... Anyways, I'll show you the codes and we'll look it up. Thanks for watching. And I also got a bunch of parts for this car, the 91 CRX Special Edition SI or SI Special Edition. So let's give you a little peek on what's in here. Unboxing parts. Four slotted drilled rotors, front and back. This has back disc brakes, pretty cool, eh? And new calipers, new pads. And what else do I got for this thing? Well, you'll just have to tune in and find out. Thanks for watching. See you later. Bye-bye.